Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Red Alert 3 replay. Spawn, and I immediately forgot the names. Spawn on the left side as the allied player of KingKong, and his opponent is just K? Yes, just K underscore. Okay. We got a pair of dojo cores coming on out. A third dojo core. And an ore refinery. Walls coming down, no generator just yet. Does deploy out the ore refinery and it's doubling up his walls. Why is he doubling up his walls? He's against the Empire. It's going to be Jet Tengu and Mecha Tengus. They're going to come from the air, not from the ground. Is he really concerned about tsunami tanks? But you got some Imperial Warriors coming in the center. The Dragonfly will spot that it's pulling up his walls. That will get expensive quickly. We do got this Apollo out. Does shoot down the drone. And the Imperial Infantry, they saw the Apollo, I'm not sure if they saw the airfield, but immediately into cryo choppers. There's going to be a lot of infantry he's going to be fighting, but just a lot of Imperial Warriors. He's going to just push forward, he won't be able to clear out any garrisons. Shrinks down his MCV. He spots the lack of MCV. Is he going to try for a turret push? Oh! The Empire player is very confused, and he is bringing out a really good response. He's bringing out anti-aircraft Defender VXs. He needs to get out some more generators within the anti-air coverage, because this one will be picked off. I think he's got to win what his opponent's going for, so he's got his own turrets up immediately, trying to stop any sort of turret push, as well as install the cryocopters as well, so... This one is also put into aircraft modus now. He's going to need some tank busters to get through. Both oil derricks have been claimed by the Empire player. Starting to wall up now. Does find the gap in this anti-air coverage, but did not send him to low power mode. He can't unpack his construction yard because he goes in low power mode. He can't be losing that. Does deploy out a multi-gunner turret here. Gets and builds up of Peacekeeper for a moment. Look at the Peacekeeper there. Needs some... And here comes the engineer. He didn't get to see the engineer and sells it off immediately. Which means... no more power. What? So he only has... What? Resets on up. There still is one Vindicator left, so this will be very problematic if he gets frozen. He has plenty anti-air coverage here. Is this game going to be a stalemate? If he loses the con yard, he will lose the con yard. Sells off immediately. He's going to need a tide of infantry. A tide of ore collectors? Because he needs to take out this airfield. It'll take a long time here, and sending out tank buses here will not be very successful. He needs a tide of ore collectors to take out this airfield. And give him enough time, the Empire player can win. He has anti-air coverage. His generators are in anti-air coverage, or in anti-aircraft zones. He does have 2 barracks for infantry support. But wait, you can get out dragonflies, right? Slow them down? There's still an airport here, so you could potentially chain suicide them and take out a unit. It does have some Vindicator out now. And there's a ninja out on the field. What happens if a ninja capture the airport? Does that destroy any flying aircraft? No, that's... Now I have to figure out what happened to infiltration does in Red Alert 3. A ninja here. He's going to need to pop the smoke bombs. No, he does not. Can he pop the smoke bombs on water? What? No, why is it? Where's his ore collector? I know he sent them out, but he should just spam out an army of ore collectors. He still has these oil derricks, but he needs to rebuild those ore collectors. He should have had them mining the entire time. He needs the income. Going from mass dragonfly drone. He does have this command hub, and I'm assumed it has been upgraded with the security clearance. He needs the income. There's no reason why he's not getting income in. His ore collectors have made it through. He needs to shoot this Vindicator. And I think nope, he's hitting the airfield. Does take out one of the crowd choppers with the dragonfly drones. He needs to get these crowd choppers in the repair zone, because he's going to just try to out tank it. Got a fresh Apollo. He needs one more. He's also not getting repaired. This game, I say it's being poorly played on both sides. Lost his Conyard to an engineer. There's no reason why not to have ore collectors on these. He needs a tide of harvesters. The Empire player has all the time in the world. He has 2 oil derricks. They're not being seized as well. And the command hub went down somehow. So there's no more no production, more production of cryocopters. Trying to freeze down this turret. And it's getting really slow. You will take out this turret. This one has 2 turrets nearby, and he only has 1 crowd chopper left. So he's going to need to send waves of Vindicators and deal with it. Starting to hit the income now. He has no tank busters. But the ore collector's down, and he's not building it. And I think that's out of range for Imperial Warriors. Maybe not from tank busters. And there goes the Cryocopters. He's going to have to send waves of 4 Vindicators. I'm gonna fast forward. This game is just weird. He's slowly picking away against these buildings. Or Derek has been yeah, finally they rebuilt, both of them has rebuilt their ore collector. Now they just have to critically think and wonder how to pick their way out of their own mess. There's not much the allied player can do. Just have to build Vindicators and do bombing runs. That's about it. Engineer coming forward trying to repair up this structure, which will be quick, and I think it may be cheaper. I'm not sure about power plants. For any other structure, yes, it would be cheaper. And no tank busters. He could just have some. I mean, he could send out a tide of tank busters just to help crack the space. Vindicators will have trouble dealing with all of them. They're getting pretty stacked up there, so it could easily be killed out by some Vindicator bombing runs, I guess. I don't know, can Vindicators do... I know their explosion radius is so small, I don't even know if they actually do splash damage. He has spotted a tank buster, and this will... Not detonating that drone would probably be a good idea, just so it doesn't hit this tank buster. And the ore collector comes out, a fresh one, trying to crush all the infantry. I have no idea how to describe. I don't know. I think he's now realizing he needs a tide of ore collectors. Yep, he's building more and more ore collectors. They're starting to learn. Let's fast forward a little bit. Bomb runs onto the Imperial Warriors are completely harmless. A brood of dragonflies. What is the plural term for dragonflies? I don't. He got himself out a fresh command hub. He's now... I forgot about that. He can get out some more for some cryocopters. That's why he was trying to get these prospectors out. It was just so he can turn the command hub so he can get some more cryo choppers. And this is actually doing damage to the airfield. He needs to repair the airfield. Now he's starting to repair his airfield. It'll take a bit of time, so he cannot actually land his Vindicators anytime soon, or else he may lose his airfield. What is... I never thought about destroying airfields using Dragonfly drones on the aircraft that's on the airfield. This game. He needs to get these Dragonfly drones. He needs to start camping the airfield. Starting to bomb these. Why did it do so little damage? That was a heroic Vindicator. There's 2 ore collectors there, I believe. No, just the one. Why did that do no damage? That is a ore collector with a gun. A heroic Vindicator should do a lot of damage to it. Should have probably one-shotted it. Was it because it transformed? Did it miss? Starting to freeze some of these ore collectors now.
Deposit whatever we have.
Let's destroy the small one. This one.
They're here for the shipment.
The other one has unfrozen. These ore collectors seem way too resilient. Okay, that one did get destroyed. I feel like I'm going crazy. Tide of tank buses coming out, but the problem is there are cryo choppers. He has sold off the structure for emergency repairs? I have no idea. He can stage inside these housing just so to get some additional protection. Wow, I didn't realize these Dragonfly drones can two-shot Apollos. Okay, let's do a bit of fast forwarding. Vindicators are cleaning up the nice. Finally, we see a bomb split. He's been trying to do those bomb splits. And he's just gonna put these dragonflies on top of these Vindicators just to slow them down. And that does the power. He does sell off. He sells off both of those because he can't. Not enough power. He needs both of these. But he's starting to break through here. He sells off his barracks in order to power up these Defender VXs. And he does destroy the refinery. If he gets a prospector, that's no more cryocopters. Only thing left is a tide of ore collectors. He needs to queue them up around his anti-aircraft turret. He could sell off these walls, yeah, just for that bit of extra cash. As well, he can deploy. No, deploying the prospector costs money, right? Or doesn't it? I forget. All the walls are sold off. Now he only has to deal with 2 Vindicators, a Cryocopter, and an Apollo. He didn't have enough efficiency to take out one of the Defender VXs, and the heroic one managed to survive, and the low health one managed to survive as well. He's sending out his 2 ore collectors. I think he found an angle. He may be able to freeze in time before and cause him to go to low power. These tank busters here are only good for spotting. If he goes in for a bomb run and sustains enough damage, he may be able to clean up the Vindicators with the ore collectors. This Cryocopter should perhaps just be at home in order to protect himself from ore collectors, first freezing them.
Deposit whatever we have.
If he wastes a bomb on the ore collector, that would be a bad idea. He's going for a straight Defender VX and does get the kill on it. He needs to take these ore collectors and start pushing the airfield, which he is now. The Vindicators have no bombs, and the Cryo VX is nowhere near for support. The Cryo Chopper is nowhere near support. He needs to perhaps target the Vindicators, the heroic one. Yeah, he is starting to target it now. And does get the kill. Needs to target the heroic Vindicator. The heroic Vindicator. No, he needs to be targeting down these. He needs to be freezing these buildings. He has multiple bombs on this Vindicator. He can take out both of these structures if he had them frozen down, but it'll take quite some time. And that's right, the ore collectors are going to destroy the airfield. But no. The stove generator over here, it's going to come down to the wire. And there's actually this Peacekeeper, that Vindicator should be bombing those, The ore collector needs to take out that heroic Peacekeeper. And he's not freezing the refinery. He should be freezing the refinery. It will take quite some time. The ore collectors will take quite some time. Imperial Warrior is out, and there goes the Peacekeeper as well. Once this is frozen, it's game over for the Empire player, but once it's frozen, and the Empire player loses. What the fuck was that game? Both players play that game horribly. The fact that the Empire player spent so long not having any sort of income, like this is a time frame he had no ore collector collecting. He should have been collecting the entire time. He should have been mass producing ore collectors the entire time. He knew his threat was on the water. He should have been mass producing ore collectors to rush down the airfield. He spent so much time attacking the airfield and not the aircraft on top of it, because he saw how in the end how 3 ore collectors quickly destroyed Vindicators on the ground. The Allied player should have also, when he had Cryocopters, went up north and froze those oil derricks as well. Destroy them. Because he was going to need time to get stuff. It was hard to tell if whether or not he should got 2 Apollos or 1 Apollo. He was fighting a lot of Dragonfly drones, that's for sure. But he needed those Vindicators sooner rather than later. Holy crap. I have what else to say other than thank you for watching and have a good day.